Takes a little bit of practice, so obviously I need to get used to that. And then you put it in. Okay, I need a bottle with a wider neck. That's what she said. So today I'm in the supermarket and I'm buying myself a menstrual cup because I need one. I'm bored of using tampons all the time. I'm in the tampon section here and I found 2 menstrual cups. We've got flow 1 and flow 2. So these are the heavy flow ones and these are the light flow ones. So I got myself a flow 2 and it's only €9. It's great. These are environmentally friendly, reusable, completely safe and don't contain any nasty chemicals or anything bad. So yeah, I feel like I'm treating my vagina to a spa day. Now, the Doritos aren't necessary for trying out a new menstrual cup, but they're necessary for me for the reasons that I need to try out my new menstrual cup. I also need beer. Right, I've got my cider, I've got my menstrual cup, and I've got my Doritos. Right, got my bag of goodies, and now I'm gonna go home where my boyfriend is waiting with spaghetti bolognese that he's cooking. And I've also got a friend coming round who is also on her period. So we're gonna sit and eat Doritos and drink cider and watch Game of Thrones. It's great. It's gonna be a really lovely night. Okay, so I bought myself a cup. And obviously it's all in Spanish, but I think it's fairly self-explanatory, and I've also done a fair amount of research. So I don't think I'm gonna have too much trouble. I'm struggling to get in with one hand because I'm trying to film. Right, let's try this again with the tabbies unstuck. So, I haven't opened it yet, I've just unstuck the tabbies so I can do it with one hand. Oh wow, oh it opens up. Okay, for some reason I was expecting it to be purple, I think because the case is purple. It is clear, it's a little bit disconcerting. Oh yeah, nice and gummy, as they're supposed to be. I mean, it looks like a cup. Don't really know how else to describe it. It's cup-shaped, it's silicone. It's got these 2 little holes, presumably to prevent too much suction on your cervix when you pull it out. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to post. I might horrify my grandparents who watch all of these videos. We've got a little baggie to put it in, and some instructions. I should cut it. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend that anyone reads the instructions thoroughly before using any product, especially something they're about to put in their vagina. But because I've watched about 5,000 videos on how to use a menstrual cup, I'm just going to go ahead and use it. So the recommendation is before you use a menstrual cup that you try it out when you're not on your periods so that you can work out how to use it. But I'm already on my period and I want to try it out today, so wish me luck. I don't know, I'm not going to film this, am I? I wanted it to sucker onto my head, but it won't. Yeah, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to film this process, but I'll give you a review afterwards. Okay, so before I actually use it, I'm going to give you guys a little demonstration on how it works. So this is a vagine, and this is the cup. You're going to fold it in half, like that. You're going to put it inside, and then it expands, and then it becomes a little bit lodged in place by the shape of your vagina, and then all of the liquid can collect in there, and then it won't spill out, it won't, you know, you can move, it's all comfortable, all that kind of stuff. So that's the idea. And then when you want to remove it, you don't just pull here. What you do is you use your finger to break the seal. You see just there? You break the seal like that, and then you can remove. So the recommendation is that you try it when you're not on your period, so you can get used to the removal without being messy, but I love danger, so I'm just going to go and give it a go. So I am wearing my cup. Definitely, I'm going to need a little bit of practice for placement and things like that, and I'm going to do some reading of the literature that they've given me with the box and check what they say on placement and stuff. But yeah, it's comfortable. I literally can't even feel anything. I had a little check around and it feels like it fits pretty well. I think I got the right size, and yeah, so far no complaints. We'll see how I feel in 12 hours when I've got to change it. But yeah, no, I'm really excited because I have heavy flow periods and I use up to like a box of 32 tampons every single time I have a period. And not only are they bad for the environment, they're bad for my body. So being able to finally ditch single-use menstrual products is really, really valuable for me. And the only reason I hadn't done it before is because when I first heard about cups, I started doing research and looking, and there were so many different types and so many different brands, and it got a bit overwhelming. And each time I was on my period, I was in too much pain and too grumpy to be thinking about trying to buy something that was, 30 quid and might be the wrong type and things like that. So it just never happened. But then recently I came across a sexual health educator who explained that actually the generic ones are the best, because when they try and over and engineer them, they make them too complicated and it makes them harder to use. You actually just want to buy yourself a generic from from a reputable company with high grade medical silicone and all of that. But really you're best off just buying a cheap one. So yeah, that cost me €9, and so far I'm very happy. We'll see how it goes though.